Gang culture and street culture is fucking dead. You know, it's Jay So Taboo back with another video. That shit's dead, bro. It literally makes no sense and it just doesn't work no more. So I'm gonna rant about this real quick. So you know, it don't make no sense, man. It's like it used to be about you just getting money and all that, but really you don't even gotta do that no more. You got so many ways to make money on the internet now that it really don't make sense why you in the streets. You got a lot of young people being in the streets, and you don't have to be, but it's because you confuse your masculinity with the streets. It's because you confuse your manhood in the streets. It's because you be like, this is the only way I can feel like I'm tough or somebody is if I'm in the streets. This is the only way I can get women is if I'm in the streets, because that's what they're attracted to. These are like the main reasons why niggas are in the streets. Now, if you, this is completely different from if you forced and you had no choice. If you had no choice, then you had no choice. But most of these dudes nowadays, I can say about 80 to 90% of these little young niggas got a choice. And I'm 24, but I'm just saying it from a more mature perspective. Y'all niggas got choices, bro. Even though the big bro age, I think, is like 25, I feel like I'm at big bro age right now just because of how mature I am. I am 24. But y'all niggas don't got to be in the streets, bro. It makes literally no sense. You got Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. Motherfuckers is getting rich off this shit, or at least making some type of bread off it. Why you ain't doing that? You got people, man, you got people in slap boxing competitions, and as cheesy, as corny as that is to y'all, they making money and they don't got to put their life at risk or anything to make their bread, bro. What are you in the streets for? What are you in the streets for? It makes no sense. You know, out here, I stay in Hammond, Indiana for now. There's a lot of young dudes that don't live that life. Hammond, Indiana is a nice place, you know. It ain't sweet, but it ain't no hood. It ain't no Gary, Indiana. It ain't no EC. It ain't no, especially ain't no Chicago. And you got a lot of young dudes out here who want to be in that lifestyle so bad. And your people's got to have some type of money to be out here. It ain't like no super rich place, but you gotta, you doing somewhat right in your life if you living out here. I will say that. So why are you trying to bang out here? What are you doing all this stupid stuff for? So, you know, there's a group of individuals I never see eye to eye with. They younger and all that. You know, I always get into it with them. They always get into it with my family because stuff always happens. But now, about back-to-back weeks, last Thursday and this Thursday, some of these group of individuals got locked up for just doing dumb stuff, bro. Doing dumb stuff, and it don't make sense. One of the individuals has or had a chance to go to college. Don't know how that looks now. And it's just like, bro, you in a car with guns and weed, and you're like, look, I smoke myself. I want to have a registered firearm myself. But when you're, the way you doing things, the way you moving, first off, your homies ain't even real, because why you should, if you going to college, you got the potential, you shouldn't even be around none of this stuff to begin with. But hey, you threw that away. And then another dude, this Thursday, really, he got booked, caused $1 million in damages for the respect of the families. I won't show the information on here, but if you do want to see the information for yourself, I will say go to what's going on in Hammond, that group on Facebook, and then you'll see. Just read up on it, and you know, you'll see it. You'll see it. But caused $1 million in damages and shit, just riding around crazy, doing a whole bunch of wild stuff, and it's just like, bro, I'm a young dude. I understand you want to live and you gonna make mistakes. We're young, and I understand that. But this is a completely different level of shit, bro. Y'all got to stop. You got to understand that when you trying to be a street dude and all that, it's a losing battle already, bro. Why can't you just be yourself? You know what I'm saying? There's dudes, and I have plenty of family who was in the streets and still is in the streets. A lot of them didn't have a choice. And a lot of them, unfortunately, can't break the cycle about them. And even though we never got into any of that, they always tell us, don't get into this shit, man. Don't get into this shit, especially when we got options. All I want for y'all to do is take from this video is, bro, be grateful for your life. Understand some people didn't get the opportunity you have, so don't go on the streets. Man, start making some content. Go Twitch, TikTok, or just do something, man. You know what I'm saying? There's so many ways you can make money now. You know what I'm saying? Whether if it's quick or not, just get at it, bro. You don't need to be in the streets to be validated. Stop trying to look for validation in the streets, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to be around people that can snake you, fuck your girl, take you out,